Hello. I'm going to review the steps involved in putting a property on the market. Specifically, these series of steps I'm going to review we're at Lucidchart here, and this is the marketing tab. And this is the segment of the process this video is going to cover. So this segment is mostly tasks done by the virtual assistant, and it's primarily entering property information into Podio. And this is right after we have decided to purchase a property. We just completed the due diligence and now we're going to buy it. Okay, so the virtual assistant is entering a bunch of property information into Podio. Once she completes that, this stage begins, and this is, like I said, it's preparing the pricing information and preparing the ads so that we can then start marketing the property. This box here is the actual posting of ads to the various websites and to our buyers list and other places. So let's go over to Podio. Okay, we're in the Properties app here. We're going to look at Harriet Road. As you can see, the stage is set to property information completed. The virtual assistant has entered all of this information all the way down to zip code. Okay, so what we're going to do is populate everything from payment plan down to adjusted cost of land following default. Now, as you know, my systems are in constant flux, so some of this might change, but probably not radically. So, okay, Harriet Road is a PT1 property type, and for those property types, the cash price is $4,995. So hit that button to populate a bunch of fields down here. Sometimes I actually hit the button. Oh, there. So I put in down payment amount, closing fee, cash price, regular price. These we have to enter. Now, when you see a blank field, there's often help text that will explain it to you. So that's true for total taxes and fees for 1 year, monthly taxes and fees. It explains right there what you're going to do in that field. Okay, let's keep scrolling down. All that's completed. Property notes. I complete the property notes in the due diligence stage, and these are pre-populated when we create the item. These items here, headline, subject line, body of the email, property ad body, Facebook ad body, we are going to have our ad writer prepare those that material. Now, sometimes I will prepare this material. Sometimes you might even prepare it. I don't know. But what we will do is hire somebody to create a packet of headlines and ad bodies for the property. And we'll talk about that in a separate video or a separate document. So we've hired the writer, they've returned the material, it's satisfactory, and now we're going to input it into Podio, and this is pretty self-explanatory. You just put the headline there, subject line there, body of the email here. These areas, the property ad body and the Facebook ad body, you insert the ad body that the writer wrote right here where it says insert ad body, and then you're going to plug in everything else here where there's X's. Those things need to be plugged in. Acreage, terrain, parcel number, all that information is going to be found either here in property notes, like terrain. Here I have land slopes down, road to flat area below, slope not too steep. So you might, under terrain, you might put gentle slope to flat. Okay, acreage, parcel number, GPS, all that information is going to be up here. Here's the GPS coordinates for the center of the property, use that. Here's the acreage, just use the larger of those two numbers. Parcel numbers right here, okay? So you're going to enter all that stuff in. Distance to nearest cities or amenities, I have that up here. That's always in the property notes. Yeah, XX down, so you want to put the down payment amount there. Also put it there. Number of monthly payments, that's up here. Let's see. Well, 5 years, so number of monthly payments would be 5 times 12. Monthly payment amount, that was also up there. So you should get the idea here. This is a little confusing because I have all caps for insert an item, and I also have all caps in the body of the ad. So wherever it says insert, 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 then obviously you're going to insert something here. For insert county name, insert county zoning or land use phone number. On Dropbox in the county information folder, I have those contacts by county. So you'll just go to Costilla County contacts information to get land use or zoning phone numbers. These items you will need to populate. I've already done that. Again, go to the help text, see what it tells you, find this amount in the due diligence app item for the property. Okay, so you go to back up here and related due diligence property. So you just go over there and get that number from that item in that app. Same for probate costs, title insurance costs, adjusted cost of land following default. Probate and title insurance are relatively rare. We don't usually have those expenses. We often will have total back taxes. That's in the due diligence app as well. Of course, we always have purchase price of land. Adjusted costs, this is if we are reselling the property. So you never complete this the first time you complete the item for the property. This is always something that we come back to after the property was defaulted and we took it back. Okay, so we get all of this completed, and this is going to take a little time because we have to hire the ad writer and have them complete the ad body. So maybe a week or so passes from when you start this to when we get the ad materials back. Then you change the stage to add materials completed. I'm not going to do that right now, but what that will do is it will create a document here in Dropbox. We go to advertising. It'll create a document right here, right in the advertising folder. And you'll see it. It'll assign it some kind of generic name, and you'll need to move that over to the correct county. So Harriet Road is Costilla County. So we take that document, move it over to this county, actually to the property folder, the property ad materials folder, which is in the Costilla County. So here we have Harriet Road ad materials. You would put that document in the ad materials folder. I'll show you what that looks like. See, this is the document that I'm talking about that was created previously. And this is what it looks like. This just provides all the vital statistics. These are numbers and information right out of the Podio app, okay? And so now this we our ad posting VA will use to get the raw material to post to the various websites and to our Unity Land website and all that. By the way, these folders, if you weren't already aware of this, these are just where we put the photos, property photos and maps. Okay, so when we're posting the property to various outlets, this is kind of the go-to for the photos and maps and property information for the ad postings, right there in the county ad materials folder in the advertising folder. Okay, so what am I missing? We've got all the items in the app complete. We've got our ad materials document populated and transferred to the correct folder. Let's go back to Lucidchart to see if we're missing anything. Yeah, see this one, a property ad materials document was created. Oh yeah, a task is created to remind the ad posting assistant to post properties, to post the property to the various marketing outlets. And remember, those things are accomplished when you set this status to ad materials completed. So that's very important. after you've done that and you've seen that the document was created in Dropbox and you change the name of the document to, you know, Harriet Road ad materials, then go ahead and change the status to marketing. Okay, and that's about all that's involved. Oh, see, there's a lot of help text here at the stage field, so that tells you what happens when the stage is changed from one to the next, so that can be handy as well. So that's pretty much everything involved in creating the pricing and marketing materials for a property. I probably forgot something or may have got something wrong, in which case I will create an addendum to this video, but that should cover it. Thank you.